Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's Charger football as we rejoin the action in the second quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Now he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On first down, it's Hampton. Down to the 22-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Trying to run for it with Hampton. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And this one is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. First down now, but that clock rolling.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Second and inches at the Chargers' 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's Williams. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
It's a gain of 22.
A good pickup there, a 22.
The Bears, first down.
Well, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2nd and 10. To the air, Williams. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10.
To throw, Williams. Flush to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. To throw, it's Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a handoff up the middle. Boston. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Looking to throw is Williams. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run the offense in the same vein.
Just a gain of a couple there.
Brings up 2nd
and it'll be 2nd down.
27-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. Justin Herbert looking to pass. A quick throw there is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is brought in at the 21.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll keep it on the ground. Boston. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
At the 47-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams.
They'll buy some time right.
He gets this one complete to Bowden.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
On play action, here's Williams.
They'll roll him out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Luther Burden,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bears have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. On the move past the 40. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track sneakers? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's going to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hoffman. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Williams. Hard throw. Incomplete.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll run on first down. Boston. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. That's downfield. He's got Rutland.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Colston Rutland.
31 yards.
And the Bears have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Back now here on EA Sports, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. The Chargers ready to take over. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Herbert going to give to Hampton.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Herbert. Now loose for the ball. The ball comes out.
Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here 1st and 10. Play action. Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a game.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
2nd and 9.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get through and protect the ball.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Williams from the gun on third down. To the left side, into the hands of Odunze. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Rome Odunze.
44 yards.
And the Bears might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead.
The extra point attempt to come here. And the lead is up to 14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they can't bring it down. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers down by 2 touchdowns. Just over a minute 40 to play. Herbert.
And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good look at the end of that one.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Herbert.
The 38-yard line.
He's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
First down, Los Angeles.
Throwing, Herbert.
Over the middle, it's complete.
Herbert's pass.
2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Herbert.
2nd and 6. At their 48-yard line.
Right side, there's Likely with it.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
A gain of 19 yards.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Herbert to throw. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. Here comes 2nd down.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Herbert gonna throw.
7-yard line.
Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
And there it is, Brandon, taking a knee. They get their first win of the season. They're now 1-3. And I remember when a 1-3 start meant you didn't even talk about going to the playoffs. Nowadays in the NFL, you still got a shot.
Yeah, and a big difference between 1-3 and 0-4.
I think they're going to practice really well next week, riding this momentum of this win.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Chicago,
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. On the visitor's sideline, it's the Vikings head man Kevin O'Connell. His guys put together a solid opening month, 3 wins against just 1 defeat. Across the way, you've got the head coach of the Bears. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
At the Bears' 41-yard line.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. Here's Brown. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Vikings
set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second down. At the Bears' 10-yard
run. This is Jordan Mason. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
And he's going to have the first down just past the marker. It is first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Gervon Dexter in there for the sack, his 4th on the year.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This one is complete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Koo's kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
That is caught downfield by Odunze. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of That'll be enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. That is completed. Dunze working across the field. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing again. Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Williams to the air once more. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver.
Brings up a third down.
And third down's coming up.
Yards to go.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 21.
Play fake. And they'll throw with Williams. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his third touchdown on the year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs. And that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Bears 7, Vikings 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vikings offense ready to possess the football for the second time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound linebackers, everyone now on the field has to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
And he did a pretty good job trying to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Right side, caught by Burden. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That for 29 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
They'll go play action here with Williams. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Byron Murphy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Off play action. Here's Williams. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
(7-3) is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Third and 5. We'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Bears call out their field goal team. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Bears will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense ready to get back to work. Just the lone field goal for them so far. Down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. And that one incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Makes it third and inches.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He takes off. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's a second charge. Timeout for Minnesota. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
The 36-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. A second effort, and he is in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Vikings. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Vikings will tie things up. It's now 10-10. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Luther Burton, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 3rd
The
down.
defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and you can hear this offense walking back into the huddle like an incomplete pass there. Probably the best possible outcome.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Broncos in the AFC West. And this is Pat Bryant. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Broncos started 0-4, but they finally break through to get their first W of the year. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants at home to take on Washington. And this is Cam Scattaboo. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. This one is at halftime, and it's the Giants up by a touchdown. 14-7 the score at halftime. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Jets. And this is Cam Ward. Everything's going his way.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Bears offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Luther Burden.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No
Third down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Over the middle, he's got Burden. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 23-yard line.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. He'll run here with Brown. Room to run at the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Vikings 17, Bears 10.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. To throw is Williams. And this ball incomplete on third down. The Bears send out their punt team as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He finds a man downfield. It's Hilton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Minnesota.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Now Brown. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. Here comes third down.
Moving to hit the light on the stop. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. That's out left and complete to Burton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a first down.
Bears. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he is out of bounds. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
The RPO. That one is complete. And the defense can't stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
7-yard gain.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. To the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he will score! Game on! Elijah Higgins! Touchdown Bears! That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick games. Now it puts you in a lot more favor.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
It's just the last thing you can afford afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
The Bears offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. Now Williams. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Holston Lovely. Touchdown, Chicago. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Bears 24, Vikings 20.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Slot man in motion left. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll look underneath here for Brown. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. On a short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd down. At at the Bears' 23-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll drop to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score! Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now Caleb Williams and the Bears down 27-24. 1:51 on the clock. A fourth straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback as they begin with first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off. And he's going to get it with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. On first and 10, it's Williams. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete. Kayshawn Boutte was the one he was looking for.
Brings up second and 10.
And it'll bring up second down. A play fake. And they'll throw with Williams. He'll get this out to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
It's a gain of 18.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here's second down and 3. Throwing is Williams. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
Bears. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20 will mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's first down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll step up and run, and they'll quickly signal for timeout. It's not looking good, but at least they're going to have one final play. Maybe a miracle can get them down to the end zone. Here we go. One final play. Now he'll air one out. That is, and he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that,
Man, my bad. Okay. no. Burton is an 88, but we about to change that. Hold on. His release at 87. His release is higher than. Then why you don't be getting over the top like that? Let me see, Lou. If we put anybody on there, we gotta put Rome on there. We'll put Turner on there. We'll put Turner on there. Let's go, Dallas. Let's see what's to it.
presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
Chicago Bears. On the Cowboys side, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys are 3-2 here in the early part of the season. Across the way, you've got the head coach of the Bears. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7.
Don't let him out of there.
And he'll work this one.
Fucking let him out of there.
About the 28-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Dak to throw. They go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Dallas first down. Play action now. Prescott. His fullback releasing. And he's going to bring it in. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. The Prescott coming up now for 1st and 10.
Why is Hall in there, man?
They'll throw again. Dak. The throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Play fake. Prescott.
Good sack, Rook.
Good
sack, Rook.
Impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Oh, still wide open.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Cowboys.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Wow.
To the end zone on an electrifying run. Dak Prescott. Touchdown.
Wow.
Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. He continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate. This is going to be a hard group to beat.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Working going to let this one go deep. Big gain, and it changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They're going to be set up in the red zone. They got inside the 50s.
That's another
25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
14-yard line.
Williams on the RPO, going to get out to Gonzalez. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Cowboys.
Williams to the air once more. That's out left, and complete to Burton. And he'll take it on in. Luther Burton. Touchdown, Bears.
Yeah,
It's his
B3.
4th touchdown on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point is up and through. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7.
Let's go.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First down 10.
Cowboys offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Now, Prescott. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
On play action. Here's Dak.
Wide open.
Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
38 yards on the play. And the Cowboy first down.
They put Pickens in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Down beyond the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the Bears' 30-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway.
Oh, we on that.
This defense all over this one.
I'm going to go Swift.
It's a loss of a couple.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going back.
3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott.
A big play.
Incomplete.
Miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. No issues there. This one is good. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this one to the 43-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams.
Oh!
Intercepted. Picked off by Savon Level. And the offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Ruben Hippolyte there for the tackle. It is second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Right left side, caught by Ferguson.
Complete to Jake Ferguson. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak.
Dropped it.
Not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Cowboys field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Here's Williams. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 3.
He still gets through that, man. That's crazy.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's offense.
And the defense has stopped there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He froze.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to...
Come on, you ain't going to get to him.
Look for the next down.
Damn, Jonah.
Slow and developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
Yeah.
It is third and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. Now the Cowboys will take a timeout.
Odunze. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
But you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
At the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. Williams, after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Odunze. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
They'll run on 2nd down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half. 3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's lovely. And he's going to have a 1st down taken down after a short pickup with 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down.
Oh!
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams.
Whoa, come on, bro. Wow.
And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, And the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just gave up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Glendale, the Cardinals at home to take on the Saints. And this is the Saints quarterback, a 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Saints improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Jordan James. All he needs is a crease, and he finds it. That's a 7-yard rushing touchdown. The 49ers, looking to get back to 500 in the early part of the season. They've got the lead at the half. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs hosting the LA Chargers. And oh, look at Patrick Mahomes. He's going to take this one.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. The team will come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. Good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And they bring him down to 9-12, gets the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
Pick up 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. A play fake and a throw with Williams. Broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
That's quickly into the hands of the the RPO. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams.
Come on, bro. I'm trying to throw the ball away, bro. Some bullshit.
What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that,
in trouble, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Williams to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
In punt formation for the Bears.
And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Dallas.
First down, Prescott.
Come on, bro.
Get away. Good work. Getting in there and forcing out of bounds. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Prescott. Scrambling to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third down.
On third down, Prescott.
Come on, bro. That's some.
First down. Good for 9, and the drive continues.
Wow.
First down, Cowboys.
I can't do nothing but laugh at this game.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he's trying to get around the corner. Bump will not drop down. That's a loss on the play.
Yeah, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It's just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all. Ends up being taken down for a loss.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
4. And it's third down.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. He hits the point to get rid of it, and down he goes. Shamar Turner. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at fourth down as a result.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
It leads to second and 10.
Try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams.
Come on, they won't even let me go for the ball.
They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now Williams. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Once to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Quick throw here.
Damn.
21. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down. Throwing again. Williams.
Oh.
The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Donovan is a rocker. Getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. To throw is Williams.
Damn.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. So, backed up after the sack,
That was
and
not
now
blocking
it's
for me,
3rd
bro.
and long. Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more...
Let's go! Let's go, LB3.
Touchdown, Chicago. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
14.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down.
Come on, defense.
25-yard line. The Cowboys.
Come on, defense. We need y'all.
The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10.
Get his little ass. Damn.
Good physical run, motoring forward for 9. From the 35, here's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Get through there. Oh, he dropped it. We got it. Go, Rook. Go, Rook.
The Bears have it. And he fumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Out quickly and complete. And he will get into the end zone
Let's
for
go.
2. And this game is tied. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
At their 49-yard line.
To throw is Dak. The second down throw is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Let's go.
It's a punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drop so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. Quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
He'll drop to throw. Rolling right. He keeps it himself. He'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Here's second down and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
He'll run. And he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Going on first down, it's Williams. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to get out with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll stick to the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. For Dallas, it's their second. Talk things over before third down. Throwing is Williams. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. Taken in.
Let's go.
First down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
The 19-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Brings up
They'll come up now for second down. And he will not be able to get free. They're picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Down at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Let's go.
Is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play.
We back
So
at
this one in the win
500,
column
y'all.
for the Bears.
Ooh,
They
that was
get
tough.
themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away.
That was tough.
3.
That was really tough to get back to 500. That really was. That was tough. Let's go. Whew, it's a bad week, y'all. This bad week is well deserved. I ain't gonna lie. This bad week is well deserved. But we'll be back later on, y'all. Later on today, y'all. We'll be back.